champion Gervonta Tank Davis, putting his unbeaten record on the line against a big puncher, an agitator, a man looking to upset the apple cart come December 5th, Rollie Romero. My name is Brian Campbell, and welcome into the press conference announcing this event Sunday night, December 5th, Showtime pay-per-view, and in association with Mayweather Promotions, GTD Promotions, and TGB Promotions. Fight fans, tickets go on sale tomorrow. That's Thursday, October 21st at 10 a.m. Pacific time. It can be purchased at AXS.com. Before we hear from the fighters and take some questions from the media, some special guests I want to bring up. The architect behind everything going on in Showtime Boxing, the president of Showtime Sports, Mr. Steven Espinoza.
Thank you, Brian. For Showtime Sports, 2021 has been one of our most prolific and maybe strongest years on record. At the end of this year, we will have delivered a total of 42 live boxing and MMA events. That's the second biggest year in the history of the network in the 35-year history of televising combat sports. 18 live boxing events over the first 9 months of this year, 57 fights, including those, by the way, ended in KOs. And I have a feeling December 5th, the main event, we're not going the distance either. We're two of the biggest punchers in the division, two exciting young fighters going head-to-head. On top of the amazing boxing schedule we've had this year, we've also had 14 live Bellator events. This weekend, a legend in MMA, Fedor will be headlining from Moscow. The week after, 2 weeks after that, will be in Dublin with Bellator. But on the boxing side, we're about to kick off a really strong and really remarkably strong 5 fights in 6 weeks. Begins next week, October 30th, with a great welterweight card from Las Vegas, featuring rising star Jaron Ennis, welterweight champ Jamal James, the very exciting Michelle Rivera. Then it's on to November 6th, featuring the #1 star in the sport, pound for pound, consensus #1 fighter Canelo Alvarez, looking to become undisputed champion. Then November 13th, David Benavidez headlines from Phoenix. November 27th, Fulton and Figueroa, Brandon and Steven will be going for the unified title. In short, week after week, year after year, Showtime has been and continues to be the standard bearer in this sport. There's no other network in this sport that is delivering the sport with the experience, the clarity, the sophistication that we do. There's no one else in combat sports delivering stronger action, more meaningful fights. And on December 5th, Sunday, December 5th, we're capping off that run with a very exciting matchup. Gervonta, 25-0, 24 knockouts. He's a 3-division champion, currently holding 2 titles in 2 different divisions. This will be his 11th time on Showtime. He's never been down as a pro. And the remarkable thing, over his last 3 fights, he's been in 3 different divisions: super lightweight, super featherweight, and lightweight. While the rest of the division is out there arguing and debating and doing everything but fighting, Tank is busy fighting, selling out arenas in Baltimore, selling out arenas in Atlanta, doing $4.5 million gates. You know, he's quiet except when he's in the ring, and he lets his action speak for him. Rollie Romero, this will be his 5th fight on Showtime and Showtime pay-per-view. He is the #1 contender, ranked by the WBA. He's also never been down as a pro. And there's one thing that, well, there's several things that are unique about him. Rollie is, without question, one of the most confident fighters in the sport. Just ask him, he'll tell you. And he'll tell you in just a few minutes.
Absolutely.
He's undefeated. He's a big puncher. And unlike a lot of fighters, he says he likes fighting lefties. And he's a puncher. So at the end of the day, there's titles at stake, there's rankings at stake. But really, we have one of the oldest storylines known to man. When two guys have a dispute, when they've got beef, what do you do? How do you settle that? It goes back to the caveman days, right? You fight. There are a lot of reasons why fights get made. There are title fights, there are mandatory fights, there's rematches. But when there's a personal rivalry between two guys, when two guys have beef, when two guys just don't like each other, it goes back to the earliest days of mankind. What do? Well, in boxing, we have a solution for that. You get in the ring, you fight, and on Sunday, December 5th, we'll settle it then. We'll see you there.
Thank you so much, Steven. I think you said it right. While both fighters will bring in a part of the overall lightweight title to this sport, it's been more about bad blood and that rare promise of a knockout in this matchup. And the man who didn't hesitate to match these two together, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, let's hear from Leonard Ellerby.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming out.